Hello, everyone. I'm Coach Jimmy K with Sedona Pro PMF.com. We've got Franz Zock here. He's the owner and developer of the Sedona Pro PMF wellness system at SedonaWellness.com. One thing that's been brought to my attention by several of our customers out there that suffer with Lyme's disease. Now, there's a lot of different symptoms. There's symptoms, and sometimes people are misdiagnosed. And, the medical professionals say, oh, you've got Lyme's, And of course, a lot of times the Lyme's is given to a person by transmission, like a tick bite and a few other things. But Franz has a lot of experience with the Lyme's and, of course, and his system. Can you tell us about some of your experiences and how the Sedona Pro PMF wellness system can help people with Lyme's?
Yes. Well, Jimmy, first of all, we have to mention that many people go undiagnosed for years or misdiagnosed. They run around frustrated and they don't know what their health condition is. And they don't know that it's Lyme's disease. Also, a lot of people, they think now Lyme's disease can also be transmitted through tick bites. Yeah, what we have realized now that even mosquito bites can cause Lyme's disease. So what is Lyme's disease creating? It's creating chronic pain. It's creating brain fog. Of course, lack of concentration. So a lot of people, as I said, until they're diagnosed, and that's a problem, the disease in the body spreads around. If we attack it very in the beginning, yeah, and I'm coming to by talking about attacking isn't the right word. It's, I would say, if we treat it in the very beginning, we have faster healing process, yeah. But even if we realize it after 3, 4, 5 years and people finally find out they have Lyme's disease, PMF, pulsed electromagnetic field therapy, showed now in the last year that it's very beneficial and very effective in terms of Lyme diseases. Because the first thing what we do is when we treat people with Lyme disease, we take care of the symptoms. The symptoms, as I said, brain fog or pain, they actually disappear within weeks or sometimes even faster. We have some clients, of course, it's very chronic, it takes a little bit longer. Eventually, we also take care of the disease itself because, as we know, the Sedona Pro, now we have a frequency range from 1 to 15,000 hertz. And I increased the frequency from the last model I built from 10,000 to 15,000 hertz because of my Lyme patients, which I had for many, many years. And we realized, and also studies have shown, that you have much more success and faster success in treating Lyme's if you have higher frequencies within your unit. The disease itself, until it disappears, it takes a long time. But important for our clients is that the symptoms are actually gone in a very short amount of time.
As far as the inflammation, and of course you've got chronic fatigue, the brain fog, there's several symptoms out there, but like you said, address the symptoms first.
Yeah.
And once we address the symptoms, we're giving them a better quality of life.
Yeah. Exactly.
And then the whole theory and application of PMF is energizing the cells and helping the body be stronger in the cellular, to where the body is able to pretty much heal itself naturally with the implementation of the PMF.
Correct.
Yeah. And then the higher frequencies are going to go in there and as far as the, knock it out.
Important is if people understand that what PMF is doing in the body, and as you just mentioned, the better blood circulation, it creates more oxygen supply within the cells. And the cells are active with the magnetic energy. Without the magnetic energy, there wouldn't be life in our body. We couldn't exist without the Earth magnetic field, basically. So that's what actually keeps us alive. So to get rid of infections and inflammations, we need oxygen. And oxygen deficiency is inflammation, and inflammation is pain. So if we can take care of the inflammation, eventually the pain will go down.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Okay. So, and of course you've worked, you know, you work with a lot of people with Lyme's, and then again, listen, this isn't an overnight cure, okay?
No, no,
This is,
definitely. Yeah. And also a lot of people, when they come to us and they had PMF therapy treatments. And we mentioned in one of our discussions that we have units on the market with high intensity. So the Herxing reaction they have is tremendous sometimes for these people who get treated with these high intense magnetic field therapy devices. The good thing is with the Sedona Pro is that we can go really low intensity. We actually can go at the same intensity as the Earth magnetic field. So when we start to have treatments with our Lyme's clients, we basically go very low intensity in the beginning, and we see where we can go with the frequency. And again, the way we work, as you know, is we work with our clients, we see how they're reacting, and from there, basically, we give them the next programs.
okay.
And
So,
as we know, sorry to interrupt,
right.
and as we know, beyond the use of antibiotics, supplements, and herbals, chronic Lyme patients are well advised to consider PMF definitely. And as I said, it basically reduces the underlying cause of the chronic pain, and it pushes the lymphatic drainage. So PMF also helps for to open up the cell membrane channels. Yeah. So you know, even if we use supplements or even medications, yeah, or herbals, yeah, it actually potentiates their effect.
As far as the absorption and the assimilation, yeah.
Yes, and also it helps to get rid of the waste products, because what we do is we open up the cell by changing the ion concentration on the cell membrane. This means oxygen, nutrients into the cells, and waste products out of the cells. So the moment we start to eliminate more and more waste products, yeah, the faster the body can heal itself.
There you go.
Yeah.
So those of you who are suffering with Lyme's symptoms or have been diagnosed with Lyme symptoms, I would take a look at the Sedona Pro PMF system. You can give us a call. You can go to our website, you know, and we'll be glad to answer any questions that you have. And the biggest thing is, like Franz says, is support walking you through something, because you know this isn't simple stuff. I mean, it's, you know, you've got to take it step by step, but whenever you start getting the positive results, then it changes the quality of life, and something that you've been dealing with either acute for months or it could be chronic for years, your life is going to change.
Definitely. And one more thing for people who might watch the video who think they're still healthy: whenever you have symptoms like, you know, feverish or pain or brain fog, as I said, or lack of energy, see a doctor and get the correct diagnosis.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Listen, I appreciate your time again. Yeah,
You're welcome.
this in the future. You know, we want to provide people with educational videos to kind of give you information to make sound decisions, and then also support videos to train you on how to use the product correct. So remember to subscribe to our channel, like us, and look forward to seeing you again, Franz, in the future. And I appreciate everybody joining us on this video.
Thanks so much, Jimmy. Nice talking to you again. Bye.
Bye-bye.